I should set the timer, huh?
Yeah.
Nah,
Just
I'll
count down from
I'll
3,
just
2,
watch the
1 when you're
time.
gonna start. All right.
I already started. Go.
Oh. All right.
I'm out of soda already. Damn.
Good job. I got chocolate milk and a big bowl of popcorn.
Oh, that does not sound like a good combo.
What
It-
kind of chocolate milk?
Just regular chocolate milk.
What kind of syrup?
Nesquik. And it's
Oh.
powder.
You ass who uses syrup. Ugh.
Well, if you take like the Hershey's syrup.
What?
Ew.
No.
You don't
No.
even drink chocolate milk. What do you know?
He knows that stuff is bad.
That's. Alright, well,
You don't gotta drink chocolate milk to know that stuff is bad, Knox.
this is true. You have it
Fair
once, you
enough.
know.
Alright, he might not go to chocolate milk con, but he knows that stuff is bad. By the way, Knox, did you get the tickets?
What?
I don't know. Did they show up yet?
The tickets to chocolate milk con.
Alright, he does not understand anything today.
Knox,
Let's rip
why
on
you gotta
Andre
be
because he's not here.
He has a blue mullet.
He's
It's
a
blue?
faggot. He's just a faggot. Let's just end it there.
It's
Wait,
blue.
why is it blue?
Because he dyed it blue.
What shade of blue?
Turquoise should be exact.
Oh my
good
god.
lord. I stand by he's a faggot. And he's an asshole for not being here.
To be fair, his laptop was taken away, so he didn't have much.
You said he was playing Minecraft on his laptop.
Well, I was wrong. He's actually on his Wii U.
His what?
Well, you know
On
what?
his
He
Wii
can
U.
sit next to you and use your mic. Who cares? Doesn't matter. He's not here. He's an ass. Let's talk
So
about
what
tacos.
happens if we do this without you? Does that make you the ass?
Yeah. That's the rule. If you don't show up,
Nathan,
you
I
get
know what
ripped
we're
on.
doing tomorrow.
Huh?
Nathan, I know what we're doing tomorrow.
Chocolate milk con preparation?
Yes.
All right.
Sounds good. Way
I
to
already
bring
planned
that
it out.
joke back because we were still, it was still so funny.
It is, man. Chocolate milk.
I mean, it was just funny the first time, too. And it's still just as funny.
I'm gonna take a sip of my chocolate milk now, because you know what? Chocolate milk.
Alright, I'm bored. I'm gonna Google random shit to talk about.
You said tacos. I heard tacos.
Random
Well-
shit to talk about.
And it's going to give you...
Running out of
random
things to talk about.
Like
Oh, God.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, the final episode. They ran out of things to talk about.
Oh. What's your earliest memory of feeling wonder?
What?
I don't.
Last
does
week
that
I took
even-
a big dump.
What kind of.
The time I took a shit so big, it was bigger than
No,
Bono.
here's a better one. What's the bravest thing you've ever done?
You know, one time I looked at a spider and I just
Last
ran
week
away.
I took a big dump.
How noble of you.
Oh no.
Tell me your most embarrassing story. Ooh, now we're getting to the juicy
Well,
bits.
last week I took a dump and the door was wide open.
Catfish.
Probably the time you walked in on me squatting on the toilet.
God. Which
Wait,
time?
wait, was this Hobbs?
When I
Are
was
you talking
6.
Hobbs? Or are you talking?
All of
I
us.
did that to
Anyone
Knox
who has
once.
ever done
I've
that.
done that to
Everyone
Knox.
has.
He was in Oregon and we walked in and we were like, "What are you doing?"
For the listeners out
Hey
there.
Nathan, it all paid off.
When
I
he
got a
was
super
little.
nice ass.
he would stand up on the toilet, like put his feet on the seat, and just kind of squat there.
Your feet have
No,
got to be
I was
dirty,
thinking
man.
the old man in the Walmart bathroom.
Oh my god. What story?
Story time.
Oh, I don't have to relive this. Okay.
I'm gonna let you tell it.
Well, I don't know where to
I'll
start.
start. Okay, me and you were in a Walmart and we were walking past the bathrooms. This lady comes up.
And this lady
Yes.
looked like a crack addict.
Yeah,
I swear, it did.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, she goes, "Can one of you go check on my dad?" And she's already like 60. Okay. She's like, "Can you go check on my dad in the bathroom?" Or it wasn't even that. It was to check to see if there was anyone else in there, so that she could go in, because her dad had an accident.
Oh.
So she wanted one of us to go in there and see. So naturally, I decide to pretend to get a phone call and walk away.
And as he's walking away, he like whispers, "It's all on you, dude."
No, I didn't say anything. I just abandoned
swear
him.
you Okay, whatever. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll go in. I go in there. There's nobody in there, so I could get out pretty quickly. But what I saw was his old guy's old hairy legs standing in the stall, pants off, shoes off, socks still on, and it was the worst smell you could ever possibly imagine there to be. And I walk in, and the only thing I hear, "Hello." Is somebody there to help me?
Did you say there's like shit all over the floor and stuff, dude?
Yeah. I think that's where the smell came from. I was so worried. It's like, what kind of accident did you have in our bathroom? Did he miss?
There's a lot of backstory to this we don't know, and I don't know if we want to know it.
Nathan,
That was a
another
good
Walmart,
day.
another Walmart bathroom goal was a terrible day.
And I felt no guilt about it either.
Here's another one, Nate.
Mm.
So, did you hear how our pipes got frozen and we had like no water?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so because of that, we had to go down to the Walmart at like 9 o'clock at night in Caldwell. So it was all the weird parts of Caldwell going in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to go there to use it. So we go in the bathroom and have to go in for Mace. And he walks in and takes a stall. There's another guy in the other stall. This guy gets out. Imagine a 40-year-old ball of Gobin.
Yeah, radio.
That was this guy.
Uh-huh.
And then after Mace gets out, I walk in there in that stall because I'm not going to sit where that Gobin did. I just did not go in there. I waited. And then I go in there, and there's a half-drunk bottle of whiskey probably shoved up some homeless man's ass, I don't know, just sitting in the back behind the toilet. It was a bourbon whiskey mix. Oh,
And he didn't take it. He just left it there.
why would I take that?
It's free booze.
I'd probably get AIDS.
So it's free booze.
Well, I'm not Magic Johnson. I can't just...
All right. So next one. If you could take a pill that made you smarter, like Bradley Cooper in Limitless, would you?
Why
I've
wouldn't
never
I?
seen that movie, so I don't know. Let's say yes.
I
How did
think
you
it's a
go on
TV.
your very first day? The ass. What's
What?
nothing?
The what?
The ass.
Word.
Just the way you said that, man.
What's the best prank you've ever pulled?
Anal. Surprise attacking.
Surprise anal.
This isn't anal. This isn't tennis. This is anal sex.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I don't think
Oh,
anyone did.
no.
How much money would it take to make you happy? About
How much-
250.
That's what I realized. This girl's actually 8 stories tall.
If you could keep any kind of animal as a pet, what would it be?
A lion.
Monster.
Goddamn Loch Ness monster. I would say
A lion.
a Sharkosaurus.
liger.
Actually, I'd get a T-Rex, so I could say I'd have the only T-Rex.
What would you name it? Daisy.
Harry.
Related. This is related, okay? What men really think about your lingerie? Man, I gotta know this because, I mean, I like my lingerie, but
What do us men over here think
Yeah.
about?
what is the best present you've ever given?
Surprise attack.
Best present I've ever given. I'm trying to think of a present I've given at all.
Puppy chow.
I mean, yeah, but
Puppy
I mean,
chow.
by default, it just kind of is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait, have you ever been jealous of your friend?
Oh yeah, he skips
Probably.
just so magnificently, Annie.
What's your favorite or least favorite word?
I don't know.
Taco.
Is that your
Tell me that's
favorite or
the
least
favorite. Tell me that's the favorite.
Yeah, that's not my favorite. Least favorite would be
Don't you say it. Don't you dare say it.
chalupa.
Oh, okay. What?
If you wrote a sitcom about your life, what would you name it?
We could be as creative as Jerry Seinfeld. Taylor.
I don't know. Sack of shit.
Nathan's clearly gonna call it Latin Fire.
Yep, that's definitely it. What's your what was your biggest achievement?
Catfish, the TV show. Oh, that's already taken.
Oh, that's too bad. What was your biggest achievement before you turned 10?
Well,
I took a 3-pound dump. I don't know.
I didn't crap my pants.
I
when was
held
8.
Jonathan under the bed while Andre beat him with a broom.
What?
Yeah. I don't remember why, but we have done that.
You were teaching him how to fight.
Yeah, yeah. I told him I was going to teach him how to fight, and I just held him under a bed while Andre beat him with a broom. I don't think
Bet he
I'm
learned
pretty
some
sure
valuable lessons.
I was definitely older than 10, but it is such a great achievement. It counts.
I'm trying to think. What did I do before I turned 10? Huh. Gave Catfish an atomic wedgie.
Oh God.
Have I ever told you about that?
No.
I gave him a wedgie so hard, straight up ripped his underwear out. I'm like holding a chunk of it.
That same day, I broke a light bulb.
And
I almost got away with it.
Tell me every nickname you've ever had and how you got them.
no.
Catfish.
Catfish, Nader Potato.
Noxy Woxy. That was
Oh God.
the worst year of my life.
What do you most fear?
Well, when I'm taking a
Yup,
dump,
Govan.
someone walks in and joins me.
What?
Yeah.
Mutual masturbation.
What, you're taking a dump, and someone just walks in the bathroom and joins you.
What?
Just takes a dump
What?
right there, and a toilet next to you.
Sits on your lap? Can you
No, a
assist me?
toilet next to you.
You're making me think though. I mean, human centipede is pretty bad. That might be it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
What is the best
Wait.
possible? God.
Is it the fear of becoming part of one or the fear of just one in general?
I mean,
The
if one just
fear of-
appeared in my house one day, it'd be pretty terrifying. But mostly being part of one. What is the best possible thing I could ever do for you? I think we all know
can't
the
get
answer
into
to
detail
that.
on that one.
Surprise tag anal.
Is anything worth giving up sex for? Tacos. What was the first
Tacos?
thought you had when you saw me for the first time?
When I saw what?
Me for the first... This is supposed to be like for a first date or something. I don't know. When you saw me for the first time, what did you think?
I probably thought jackass.
Probably. I probably thought that's one ugly motherfucker. For both of you. If you could have a second home somewhere, where would it be? The depths of hell. How would you spend your last day if you knew you only had one more day to live?
Finding the halls of Valhalla.
Tacos.
Telling somebody
There's
we will
definitely
meet
going to
you
be
in
a
the halls of
taco
Valhalla.
somewhere.
Just win the taco eating contest.
Just eat every taco.
Ironically, that is also how
That's
you
what I would do.
die.
I would spend all the money I had left on tacos and eat every single one of them.
And ironically, you also die.
Yeah,
from
you would
eating too
die
much tacos.
before you died. Just as a fuck you to life. Like,
I would do a triple backflip off the bridge.
Which bridge?
50 interesting conversation topics to talk about with anyone.
So, how about that weather?
I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet. Let's see. Hobbies. Okay. What do you do in your free time?
Anal.
Take dumps.
This?
In my free time. Here's a thought. What does a porn star do in their free
I
time?
like this. Hold on. These are 3
Masturbate.
separate questions. Do you
Two
play
videos
any
of themselves.
instruments? Do you draw, paint, or do art? Or do you like dancing? Is the answer... I think the with anyone thing was not exactly true. Because none of us do any of those, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, Latin fire is a
Sorry,
dance.
what was it?
If
Instruments
any of
what?
us dance, I don't want to know.
I dance all the time. I'm like Troy
And
Barnes,
this
and I
one
look.
just says, talk about technology. Like, what?
Well, that
Alright,
new
let's
Apple
talk
device.
about the advancements in technology. Where do we start?
Well, advancements, we can cut out Apple from the...
What?
Well, we're gonna start at the very beginning, back with the wooden wheel, or the stone wheel.
Talk
Even.
about work, school. No. Travel. Boring. Entertainment. Oh yeah, this. What's your favorite movie or TV show? Those are not. Why is it movie or TV show?
Why not movie and TV show?
Those are not like
That's
interchangeable
a real
things.
Conversation.
Anyway, what's your favorite movie ever? It's definitely
I told you I'd have to think about this today. I couldn't come to a conclusion.
Fisting Fireman 16. That's mine.
Oh, what was that movie?
I probably don't have a favorite. Tuckle and Dare vs. Evil is pretty good, though. That would be on
Hold on, Hobbs, you're
top
gonna
10.
appreciate this.
What?
Let me trying to find the name of it.
Oh my god. Listen, which movie, book, show are you ashamed to admit you love? The example they give is Twilight, but if any of you like Twilight, I will never talk to you again.
I love Twilight. Hey, Maddie.
I used to have a friend who one day I found out he liked Twilight, and I never talked to him again.
I used to have a friend.
Have to, if you
Then I
remember
found
Doug?
out my mom was paying
Yeah,
$18 to talk to me.
Yeah, he liked Twilight, so yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Is that kind of why you guys sort
Yep.
of?
Not even like the movies and the books. Like it started off with I cannot be seen with you while you are carrying that book around, and then
After
you
you
know
finally discovered what Twilight truly was, you
he
sort of
made me
decided,
watch the fucking movie with him.
oh my
Real upset
god.
about it. Which movie are
Okay.
you most looking forward to? Didn't we talk about this in the last one?
Logan.
Logan looks awesome. Ugh. Do you play video games?
No. Those are gross.
On
They cause
occasion.
violence.
I mean, I used to like 5 years ago, but I don't think I really.
I've matured. I
I've
now
tried
read
it
What
books all day.
movies have you watched more than once?
I watched Twilight instead. Who needs video games?
What movies have you watched more than once? All of them? Like,
A lot of them.
Twilight. Every Twilight.
food/cooking. This is gonna be the real fun stuff. Talk about a
Tacos.
recent restaurant you went to.
Taco LA.
Tell me the name of this movie, and it's pissing me off.
I cannot remember the last time I went to a restaurant. Does Pizza Hut count if I didn't go there,
Buffalo
but they
Wild
came
Wings.
Pops, my favorite movie. There it is. My favorite movie ever.
here? What?
Backdoor Sluts Tonight.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, my favorite movie is Ouija Board, the Ouija
Oh, yeah, the
experiment,
Ouija.
or whatever that was.
The Room.
Oh, God.
That was a great weekend.
It was really...
The best was the
Those-
week before that, not the actual, but the last time you came down and you combat rolled. That was the greatest time. That was
Nate, I
just...
heard you had a heart attack from that, from laughing so hard.
Oh yeah, I probably did.
He seriously just fell over.
Yeah.
And he fell over on top of me, so I
Okay,
was stuck too.
Nate. Nate, I have a question. Did you
Yes.
fall over because it was that funny it made you, or were you still in character so well that you
No.
fell over because you were an old guy?
Probably because the mini earthquake that happened when he did the combat roll.
It was a great week.
You brought me bananas, man. Like we had a bond.
We did buy bananas.
You
Why?
bought me bananas.
Hi,
We're
bananas.
gonna tell you.
They were so old and disgusting too.
I know. Okay. We went to the store, right? And we were gonna buy a ton of cookies and soda and all this shit. Nathan was not there. It was me and Andre. And
Yeah, I had to walk John and Ryan home. Soda.
no, one of them stayed.
No,
with
it's just
us, I
John.
think.
It was just John. No, I had to
Yeah,
walk John
one
home
of
because
them
he had to
stayed
do
with us.
something.
And then we were getting all these cookies and popcorn and all this fucking garbage food, right? And then we would see the bananas. We're like, Nathan likes bananas. Let's get him a bunch of bananas.
They were the most
And
bruised.
we specifically picked out the worst looking bananas.
I remember the face when I told my mom you bought me bananas. She was like, "He bought you bananas."
Not just any ordinary bananas.
There was another one.
These
This
things.
is the saddest thing. We almost
just-
did this.
I'm just imagining these bananas as just like
They were
a small,
horrible.
very wrinkled brown.
They
black
were very
bag.
small too. They were
Yeah,
very
Well,
small.
all of them were small. The best one was there's one bunch that was just 2 bananas stuck together. I almost wanted to get that one, but I figured the nastier ones were better.
I'm just
And the
imagining
soda.
those bananas as Hal's peaches.
The sodas took us way too long to get and costed way too much. You know what was
Yeah.
another fun weekend? It was the same weekend where we watched the Ouija experiment. Was when we went at Grandma's house and we walked to Swenson.
Oh yeah.
Didn't think about walking back.
Oh yeah.
That was
Like,
great.
How are we gonna get this
We're
back?
carrying all these sodas a few blocks back.
We carried like what? Just like 6?
It was like
12
six 12-packs of sodas and then like a thing of Oreos and or not Oreos. They're like these new.
Yeah, we
It
each
was,
had some
They
type
were
of
they
cookie.
were they were Keebler things over
Keebler,
there.
yeah, Keebler.
We each had
Keebler
some
fudge
type of
things.
cookie thing, and you had 2 of them.
Yeah. There was a lot of crap, and it was
And then we watched Gabriel Iglesias, and that was a
Yeah.
good day.
Yeah. That was great.
We should not be allowed to be by ourselves ever.
You know, we shouldn't.
For the rest
we
of our
should,
lives, we should always have adult supervision.
Hubs, you're an adult.
You're 47. I don't care. I still need adult supervision. You need to come with me. You're 20 years older than me. I don't care. Let's go.
Do they follow any specific diet? You guys on a diet?
It's called the Raid the Fridge diet. It's pretty delicious, actually. You should try it out.
Well, these are stupid. Where did you grow up?
Why don't you
What
just
were you
watch
like as a
that
kid?
ad?
This is not-
Where did I grow up?
Here's a
You know,
good one.
You don't know.
No, here's a good one. Catfish. Do you have any siblings?
Huh. I don't know. Hobbs, do you have any siblings?
I don't think so.
Oh, the mom got around, huh?
If this is your first time meeting, make a comment about something they're wearing. Nathan.
Hubs, those
What are you
pants you're
wearing?
not wearing. Basketball shirts and a long sleeve shirt.
You know, I'm just gonna say I have a hole in these
Just
jeans.
say, I'm wearing nothing at all.
Khakis. Knox, you missed the greatest night of gaming, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you told me that already 3 times.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
it's
we
so
need
great.
So
Your plan was to
What do we
take a
do?
TV into a room that I can't.
No, that's
no,
what
shut
you
up.
should have done.
that,
No, I should take that TV and the PlayStation into the room and
Join us.
can't
Yeah.
plug it into anywhere. I don't even have
Unplug
Destiny
something.
on the PlayStation.
Oh, we played GTA.
we played a lot of stuff.
I don't have GTA on there
Well, we
either.
just played those two things.
Then you should have
Let's
watched
talk about this
Hobbs.
story. So it was last night. And when did we start playing? Like 10, 9, 10?
You started at like 8:30 or so.
Yeah, okay.
Even I was still up when you started. I know this.
And then we were playing Destiny. Till about 2?
No, because that's when we were going to get off, but then we
Yeah,
continued on.
that's what I mean. We were going to
That's
get
when
off
we
at
did.
2.
You said you were up at till 10.
I know. We went till 2, and then we started thinking, like, should we go all night? And we all agreed, yes, we should go all night. Even though I had to work, and
Even though you had to work at 11,
yeah, and we kept playing.
so you went to sleep at 10.
Yep. And I
Okay.
woke up at noon.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Did you miss an hour of work?
Oh,
No,
I missed
he
a
made
lot
it
more
to
than
work
that.
on time.
I
He made it
called
to work
in.
on time.
I called in.
Oh.
I took a half day. Let's just leave it at that. And then we just played GT. GTA is a
GTA
fun
was-
game.
We didn't even do missions or
We
anything.
did nothing at all.
We did. We tried to do a heist, but we had Spencer Luke with us, and we stole the dude's truck. We stole the dude's truck.
Yeah. We got one with this random guy. He brings this big like truck with like lifts and stuff. It's like this huge truck, and we steal it, put bombs on it, and use it as a trap. And the look he gives us, he just sort of stands there and watches us throw bombs on it and drive away. He just looks so sad. And then we just sort of tortured people.
One dude we killed like
Wow.
16 times.
Yeah, that one guy. And then he went in peaceful mode, so we just sat there and honked
Yeah,
at
we
him.
just followed him. Oh, and babies for sale. You messaged
Oh,
me
yeah.
back.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to expand
There's this
on
dude
this.
named
There's
Babies
this
for
dude in
Sale.
Destiny named Babies for Sale, and I messaged him like, "I'll buy one." And like 2 or 3 hours later, he messaged me like, "That'll be $24.99 plus shipping and handling, depending on prices may vary depending on your location or something like that." I said I'll still take one, and then like 2 or 3 hours later, he messaged me again, saying like, "Okay, how will you be paying like PayPal he named like a bunch of characters like, so, at this time we do not accept MasterCard or something like that. I was like, he said like,
Okay.
we do not accept MasterCard. I'm sorry if this is an inconvenience. Like the dude was so civil, and yet his username was babies for sale.
And it was babies the number 4 sale.
Yeah.
Okay, Nathan.
Hola.
Question.
Yes.
So, how much would you say a piece of paper is worth?
That depends
Oh
on
my
how much you
god.
value it.
No, we're not talking
A
about this.
blank piece of paper.
I don't
need
know.
to know.
2-3 cents.
Does not. Oh crap. I ruined it.
Okay. Now say that piece of paper was signed by a famous person.
Okay.
Now how much is it worth?
Depends on who it's signed by. Also, it's just a piece of paper for 2 or 3 cents.
Yeah, but it has that signature on it,
Dude.
so it goes up in price.
So it's still the piece of paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, he says that with everything though. He says no matter what it is or who it's signed by, it's not worth anything.
No, a baseball signed by some famous baseball player is worth a lot more. But a piece of
it's
paper
baseball.
signed by
Yeah,
Michael
that's what I
Jack.
said.
Well,
I'm like, if
he
you
is
get a
dead now.
blank
So.
piece of white paper and have someone sign it, that's not worth anything. No one wants it. Like,
If it's a guitar signed by,
he was talking about Comic-Con and how everyone wants a Stanley autograph, but he doesn't because it's not worth anything.
I told someone Stanley's going to Comic Con. I'm going, oh, that's cool. And I was like, Weird Al's also going. He's like, Weird Al. I'm like, really? You get excited for him, but not Stanley.
Stanley's gonna die soon. You have to.
It's the last Salt Lake Comic Con appearance.
Yep. Possibly not by choice.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. He said he doesn't have a choice.
He's gonna die at that Comic-Con.
Hobbs will fall down trying to grab a piece of candy. A
Just
small
in the
earthquake will
middle.
kill him.
He's gonna fall off the stage.
In the middle of his panel, he just has a heart attack.
Let's be honest. He'll do it with style, though.
Yeah.
Excelsior.
He'll definitely say Excelsior as he goes out.
Make an appearance in some new. Be like, what the heck?
It's good that we can joke about death.
I'm so.
Just said woo.
He said woo.
That's how Stanley's gonna die. But he just said Excelsior.
Who else is even gonna be there? Have they announced more
I don't
people
know.
yet?
I haven't looked at like anyone
I
besides.
mean, Weird Al's gonna be there, dude.
Well, yeah, Weird Al, and then everyone from The Princess Bride, who is still alive, and oh,
You know,
Gimli.
the dude who does the voice for some show I hate's gonna.
Oh,
What?
the dude that does the voice of some show he,
Hates.
well, I don't know, and then he mumbled away. The dude at what show?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
But you hate the show. It should be.
No, like I hate the show that much that I want nothing to do with it.
Is it Dora?
No, I love Dora, man. Huh. So this additional child pass you can upgrade for $5.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So what do you like? Buy the tickets, have a baby, and go. Oh, we need an extra ticket. All right, $5.
Dara Saki Saki.
No, it's $2. All right, here it is, the guest list.
There's nobody new.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna find who I
He's
hate.
just trying to see who it is.
Watch, it's gonna be like he canceled, and I'm never gonna know what show I hate. Dan Lee.
Tragedy.
Oh, that guy's gonna be there.
Who?
The Carl, what's his name? Carrie Ellis or whatever.
What?
What?
The second dude on the list, under Stan Lee. No, the third guy. I don't know. He was in Robin Hood, Man in Tights. I think that's what that
that's
is.
Princess Bride guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Who was it?
He was in Robin Hood too. The Mel Brooks Robin Hood.
Holy crap! This girl does the voice
What's
for
his name?
everyone.
Carrie Elwes. I doubt that's how you pronounce it, but
Dude, Cyborg's gonna be there.
yep.
Oh, Dad said,
What? Okay then.
it was,
There's a Grumpy Cat cartoon.
Seinfeld.
The
That guy's gonna be there.
Who?
The close talker from Seinfeld.
Oh,
He was in all the Beverly Hills Cops.
oh. Well, who cares if it's not Eddie Murphy?
Eddie
Well,
Murphy.
if it's the close talker from Seinfeld.
I mean, yeah, but
His name is Judge Hobbs.
I'm gonna buy so much shit there.
Let's Google Eddie Murphy.
All right. We'll talk
Eddie
about
Murphy.
Nathan's favorite movie.
Eddie
Shrek.
Murphy.
Well, obviously, that's everyone's favorite movie, even if they don't.
Let's go to movies.
Nate, do you like Shrek?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that you hated Shrek when we were down there?
Yes, I hate Shrek when you watch it 1,000 times in a row.
It gets better every time you watch it.
No, it gets old. The
Nope,
Nutty
it gets
Professor.
better every single time.
Norbert.
Oh,
That was Eddie Murphy.
what?
Norbert. Eddie Murphy.
He's made some weird fucking movies, hasn't
Yeah. Shrek 2.
Wasn't he Dr.
Beverly Hills
Doolittle?
Cop
he?
3.
He was a Dr. Dolittle at some point, I think. Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the Nutty
Dr. Dolittle.
Professor.
And Dr. Dolittle 2. Shrek the Third, Shrek 3D.
Shrek, the Broadway musical.
The Nutty Professor.
Shrek the Halls.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shrek 4D. They made a 4D Shrek?
Shrek Swamp
Wait.
Stories.
What?
What is a 4D anything?
2003 Shrek 4D. That's what it's called.
What?
It's a theme park.
Oh
It's a
god.
film
Ah. Ah.
I thought it was a movie and I was so confused.
Well, it's under movies. It's a film at various theme parks. Okay, that's what it
Remember
is.
Meet Dave?
Oh yeah. That was the most interesting movie I've ever seen.
Very weird movie.
Donkeys caroling.
Wasn't it like Ed Helms versus Eddie Murphy?
What?
And Meet Dave, the little guys inside of the Dave.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know who anyone else in the movie was.
What has Eddie Murphy done recently?
That's what Eddie Murphy does. When he's in a movie, he's the only person you notice in the movie.
I think it was Andy from The Office. I think it was the other guy.
Norbert.
Oh wait, no, he's Drew now. I forgot.
What?
He left because he punched a wall in the office, and he went to anger management, and he came back and he said his name was Drew now,
Oh.
and nobody's calling him Drew, and it's pissing him off again.
Is his name Andrew?
I don't know.
There's a show called
He said,
The
I am not
PJs.
Andy. I am Drew now.
There was a
Call
show
me
called
Drew.
The
I'm not gonna do
PJs, and it ran for 3 years, and it's an animated show about Eddie
God.
Murphy.
Yeah, I know. That show gave me
It looks
nightmares as a kid.
terrible. The animation style looks
know.
like Wallace and Gromit.
What?
I know. The PJs. That show still shows up sometimes
Oh,
on
jeez.
TV.
Oh, that is a thing.
That was a thing.
It's like the new Bob the Builder. Oh my gosh.
There's a new Bob the Builder?
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
it up.
You don't want to look at
Look
it.
up. Look it up.
It's so bad.
Not good. Trust me.
Bob the Builder. Oh! What did they do to Bob?
I know, right?
Bobby! Bob! You were so innocent and young.
What?
What the hell?
Yeah.
What have I found? It's a crack addict on Eddie Murphy's show.
Yeah.
What?
That show was weird as
Is
hell.
this
man.
Fat Albert? Is that Fat
It's
Albert?
yeah, that's kind of what it was.
No, is that actually Fat Albert?
I don't remember, but basically yes.
Why would... It's Mr. Meaty, but worse.
Yeah, Mr. Meaty. The show that ruined everyone's childhood.
That show still gives me nightmares.
You don't even know the true stories, Knox. Alright? That show is terrible.
That show was like
It
the
was
best
actually
show
like the
ever.
greatest show, but it was just
But it was
so horrifying.
like, it was so bad you can only remember the tapeworm episode.
That's the only episode everyone remembers.
I know.
Yeah, until
I
you
remember
watch
the
another
tapeworm
episode,
episode
and then-
and the one where they tried to sneak into the woman's restroom.
What else was on that list?
What of creepy kid shows?
Yeah.
Courage.
Courage. I never was
Courage
a
is
fan
hilarious.
of Courage. Courage. I didn't like it that much. And Billy
Mm,
and Mandy. I always thought Courage and Billy and Mandy were the same show.
Why?
I don't know. I told you this when we looked at the list. I thought they were the same show for a while. I thought the dog was just the skeleton's dog. Like,
Okay. You might be autistic.
no, I mean, we went over this when we first saw this
I-
list. It took me so long to realize that it wasn't like that because I
The
never
7
watched the
most
show.
Nope. The 8 forgotten kids show sure to give you nightmares.
It's like that one thing where everyone thinks Vin Diesel and The Rock are the same person.
God. The Adventures of Mark Twain. That sounds terrible.
What?
It does sound terrible.
Many voices, many visions. This is the name of the show. Many voices, many visions. Colon, in quotes. You look like a little black boy.
What?
It's a PBS
Oh,
show.
good lord.
Black boy.
It's called Many Voices, Many Visions. Okay, this particular scene in it by a little white girl.
Historical about slaves or something?
I hope not.
Listen to the little video right here.
No, let's not do that.
It-
We'll get sued by
It's
PBS.
clearly a Mexican.
And I never donated to
No.
any of their charity drives, so I can't defend myself. I dropped my phone on the ground and I can't reach it.
Oh my
Oh,
god, Mr. Meaty
last
had 4
night-
seasons.
What?
Last
Yeah.
Mr. Meaty. God, this is back when
Well,
you know, Cat Scratch.
Cat Scratch was great.
Cat Scratch. Good God. That is a lot more terrifying.
What?
And then I remember the cats.
The cats.
The cats, look at them.
What? What are
Nom,
you
nom,
talking
nom.
about?
That's no.
What?
Remember them specifically Waffle. Waffle does not look okay.
They have necks. That makes.
Cat Scratch. That's the show I didn't know about.
Cat Scratch?
I don't watch TV, dude.
Dude, it's the greatest.
What
show
about
ever.
that
It's
stupid
cats
Mighty Mouse or whatever,
who's-
whatever his name was show?
Danger Mouse.
Dad, dad.
That show was terrible.
It was pretty bad. Although
What?
I'd imagine if I was 7 years old, I would think it was amazing. Which is
You just
who
kind of
it's
left it
meant
on.
for.
Oh no, I know this show. Yeah, I remember now.
It was Wayne Knight.
Who was Wayne Knight?
Really? In Cat Scratch, it was Wayne Knight.
What do you mean it was Wayne Knight? What was Wayne Knight?
He was in the show.
Okay.
Well, that's Newman Hobbs.
Yeah.
Hobbs. What did he do?
That's what I'm
Was he-
asking you, idiot. My guess is he was the Newts.
Okay, well, the profile picture, Wayne Knight, is a picture of Wayne Knight next to a picture of Al from Toy Story 2.
You know who
Mr.
would be
Blake.
the
Yeah,
worst?
actually thinking about it now, he does have the Mr. Pickle voice. Because Gordon's just Scottish and Waffle's just a dumbass. I have a box of packing peanuts, and I don't know why.
Oh,
What?
Huh. I think I may have
What
found
was
what
the thing?
show Walking Dead copied. Woke Up Dead.
or maybe it just came after the comic books, The Walking Dead.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Comic books copied this show. This show looks weird. What? Woke Up Dead. There is 4 episodes. That's it. There's only 4 episodes.
Alright, well.
Well, I'm sure back in 2010, this stupid comedy starring, is that Johnny Heater? It is Johnny Heater.
What?
And Woke Up Dead.
God.
It's Johnny Heater. And Josh Gad and Wayne Knight.
Why have I not heard of this? This sounds awesome.
Because it only had 4 episodes. It sucks.
When was it made?
2010.
The first episode was in 2009.
Events that led to the
October.
reason he has become a zombie.
Okay. So
Sounds
there's a character called
stupid.
Mystery Pill Guy, Debbie, Deb,
Debbie
Shadow
and
Man.
Deb are 2 different people?
Yes.
Shadow
Drax.
Man, yeah.
Cassie
Shadow Man?
and Matt.
Cassie, Matt, and
Andrew Batten.
Batten.
Aurora.
Mystery Pill Guy.
I'm just gonna
And
Google
Diana
Pill
Phillips.
Guy. Mystery
Shadow Man just reminds me of the Bye Bye Man.
Mystery Pill Guy.
Man. Really think about how stupid that is.
Bye Bye Man? It's so dumb. I don't know why.
Like, did people think
Did you
that
watch
the guys
that
that
movie?
made
No.
that? No, we
Okay.
I'm going to, because it's going to be like Ouija, though. Oh, wait, so it's on Netflix or something.
The Bye Bye Man.
The Bye Bye Man. That show looks. Oh, movie. I mean, that movie. I hate the commercials for it. Don't say it. Don't think it.
Don't say his name. Don't think his name. What is his name? It's the Bye Bye Man. And if you say the Bye Bye Man, he's gonna get you. So don't say the Bye Bye Man. Okay.
The Bye Bye
Who
Man.
made that movie? Who made that
I
movie?
don't know, some stupid...
I need to find
Let's
out
be
the
honest. The best horror movie
Indie
of all
director.
time is
I read a review for it, and I saw the names for it, and I don't recognize any of them, so you're not going to know them.
Yay, it got a 27%.
Yeah, it's just as stupid as you think it is. Bye Bye Man. Like, who named it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. The Bye Bye Man! You looked up the Bye Bye Man, and the first thing, what the hell is a Bye Bye Man?
Yep.
Like,
What the hell is a Bye Bye Man?
But I mean, like, in the movie, who named him the Bye Bye Man? Did he name himself that?
Don't let the Bye Bye Man fool you. There's fun to be had in the horror film. Gee, Nathan, do you think the Bye Bye Man is the worst horror movie?
What? I'm gonna look at the cast. Oh, there's only 3 people. Oh, never mind. It's loading more.
No, there's only 3 people, and then the Bye Bye
No,
Man.
there's 6 people.
Well, the one good thing about the Bye Bye Man is than the title.
Well, I would hope so.
There's
Played by
actually
Doug
6
Jones.
people in this movie.
No, well, I think there's like a prologue, and then the actual movie has 3 people.
No, there's 6 people, and then 5 because he probably has a mask on and all that stuff.
Well, apparently he's not even a person. He's just like a force of nature. Although there is someone who plays him, so I don't know. I read this
These are the
review in depth. I know.
Keto Random, Redmon, Sasha, and
It was
Tim.
based.
Oh God.
It was possibly or another movie. I don't know. The bridge.
Bridge to what?
The bridge to Body Island.
That sounds horrible. What was that one shitty movie and book that they made? You guys probably don't. They made me read that shit and watch the movie in like 5th grade. It was The
They
Bridge
made-
to something. And it was this retarded like fantasy.
Oh.
Fake fantasy, like it's imagination land.
Island.
And then she like the
Oh.
chick dies. You know what I'm talking about?
Was it like a forest thing?
Yeah, they like crossed a river and went to the magic forest. No. It was called The Bridge to something. And it was a made up word.
Bridge 2.
If I had my phone, which I still
Terra.
cannot reach.
The bridge to
Yes, that's it.
Terabith. Okay.
It's fucking stupid.
It sounds like the Spiderwick Chronicles by how you described
It
it.
was like they imagined the school bully was a giant ogre or some shit.
Oh my God, Hobbs.
What?
I think this is that.
What? I need my phone.
The bridge.
It's over there. I
Oh.
can't reach it. It's just out of reach. It's like I'm gonna yank my desk over
Okay.
and snap my neck. Here's a thing.
Disney movie. No wonder it sucks.
Is it
Knox,
Disney
give me a
movie?
word to
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Knox.
Think.
Give me a word, and Hobbs pick something. Pick to show up in images of what Knox had
Oh
me search.
God, I almost got it.
Hobbs. Give me a random word to go to Google Images on. And Hobbs pick something and see.
Piss.
Oh, what? Wait.
Piss, I said.
Give me a
Oh,
word.
okay. Never mind.
Okay, give me a word.
Piss.
Okay, now Knox, what will show up after?
After you search piss,
Yes, what's something weird that will show up, and how long will it take?
probably somebody inserting piss into
God,
the
what?
with an IV.
All right.
Show up. I'm guarantee you'll never find it.
Well, this is a
We'll
girl
have
who
to
pissed herself.
thoroughly inspect
Yeah.
every sure on the entire.
Oh, this is a dude holding a baby out of a train window. A fat boy. As he,
What?
how differently piss can be named. This is a dude pissing into a girl's mouth.
Kinky.
Man, this got weird.
You're going so robotic-y right now.
Yeah.
You just go ee. But then you disappear. And then... So no one knows what you're saying.
I'm pissing on some trees.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna find that list of shit I wrote down to talk about.
Here's a panda pissing.
Oh, nice. Is it?
Nathan,
Hmm.
is the panda cute?
Yes.
Okay.
There it is. Oh yeah. World's longest piss. That's in the list of things to talk about.
Okay, well, let's go with that then. So, remember that
Do you
scene
remember
in
that?
King of Queens?
Was that you, Nathan? That was you, right?
Mhm.
We were googling the world's longest piss, and it was like 5 minutes or some shit.
Oh my god.
And that's recorded. Like, you know how many longer ones probably happened that no one knows about? There's like a whole Reddit page about it. It's like, what's the longest piss you've ever taken?
Hey,
It
Nate,
was great.
Hmm.
did you end up watching that video I sent you yesterday?
No,
Why?
because it looked retarded.
It's funny.
Oh, now it's just a bunch of images of people pissing on a riot police.
Nice.
Okay.
Why do people hate them so much, man?
Because they're socialist pieces of shit.
They just piss
Oh,
on
hey,
them.
on the list is the shit on Catfish. Catfish.
Oh, all right.
Horrible.
Catfish, bend over. Oh, and I'll bend over
Where
also.
do you want it?
Oh, well, now we're on to Fergie pissing herself.
What?
Yep. Picture of her.
I don't want to know. This is why we need Andre in here.
Come on, you have to have some other conversation. I don't know, we just hear Andre in the back just yelling at Nathan,
Yeah.
don't look above
What the
his
heck is
shoulder.
piss roulette?
What?
What? It just
You-
looks like a.
you-
Urban Dictionary.
You keep looking through the pictures, I'm looking at piss roulette.
I'm looking
Piss
it up.
roulette.
too.
Go to images.
I have videos. I don't want to.
Go to images.
Oh God. Wait, what? MTV? What?
Go to images.
What?
What did you get for piss roulette?
Which one is it?
Do you see the bag on the?
Okay, the
urinal?
bag. That's.
Okay. Keep going to piss in there and see how long it takes to break. Is that what
Yep.
it is?
You do not want to
Oh,
take.
this one's broken.
What? God, that one. I don't think it's broken. I think it just.
Wait,
got
where's the
taken off.
broken one? I want to see the
It
broken
didn't
one.
spill. It's just like sitting there.
I'm gonna try to find one that spilled. What the hell?
What?
If you go to images, you get some weird pictures.
Ah. What was it? Where was it?
Back up to the top. Tap that first one. Scroll down.
What is happening here?
I don't know. Very frankly,
Oh my God.
I don't know that I want to.
What is
now?
it?
What the hell?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. Some dude's like just
Okay,
being a tard, basically. Just throwing their way
Open a
back
new
in
tab.
time.
Open a new tab.
Hold on, this is Nathan's biggest fear.
What?
It's like a public bathroom and the toilet isn't in a stall, so he's just sitting there in front of everybody taking a dump. One dude's like washing his hands right next to him.
Show me.
Urinal.
Oh,
Show it. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show
Some
it.
old dude too.
Show it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on.
It's my biggest fear. So there's a dude taking a dump and another dude next to him on a toilet
There's
taking
like
a dump.
3 other dudes.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it a picture or a
Yeah,
video?
it's a picture.
How could the picture of this be? as terrifying as I think it is. So it's a dude taking a dump.
No matter who you are in the picture, it's just as horrifying to think.
Wait, so it's a dude taking a dump, and then 3 other guys next to him taking a
I
dump?
think one of them's taking a piss, one of them's washing his hands, and one of them I
I'm
think is just
99% sure
there.
it's Donald Trump.
Send it to
Look at
me. Send it to me.
It might actually be Donald Trump.
Did you send
Send
it to
it.
him?
Well, I have to screenshot it.
I'm gonna find it.
Oh, that dude's in the urinal. I mean, the 2 urinal dudes in the. I mean, the one dude on the left ain't bad. He doesn't have a bad thing going on. The dude washing his hands ain't that bad. Just a bad
Looks like
bathroom setup,
pulling a
honestly.
gun in his pocket right now.
None of them
It's
care.
just
is
That's
the
just a
thing.
bad bathroom setup, man.
None of them care that someone's taking pictures of it.
It's something tells me they
Oh.
knew someone taking was pictures of it.
Oh, no, it's from a movie.
Okay, I thought that was from something. Nathan.
What?
That's Woody Harrelson in it. He's the guy washing his hands.
It's Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot less funny now that I know it was staged. I need to watch that movie now. What's the movie called?
I don't know.
Figure it out.
That is Woody Harrelson.
Told you it was.
He's
Hold on,
gonna
I
be in
gotta
the
get to it.
he's gonna be in the Han Solo spinoff.
He's gonna be Han Solo's mentor for some reason.
It's retarded.
And I don't envision that movie being very good.
Well, I had very low hopes
Okay.
for.
The site for that picture, the title, Georgia Governor vetoes religious freedom bill. Atlanta's Super Bowl.
Pretty sure that's not the movie.
It's from Kingpin.
Oh. Yeah, I've never seen that.
It literally says Ishmael shits in a urinal. Okay, Nathan, I want you to look at these 2 pictures
Mm-hmm.
and tell me which one of them is a fag.
The dude on the top.
Yeah.
Dude on the bottom's just expressing his feelings. Very weird feelings.
That's a manicorn. Hobbs, have you seen the manicorn?
The Manicorn.
The manicorn?
Yeah. Of course I
Okay.
have.
Somebody hacked into my Google account and put that as my profile picture.
Yes, somebody.
Yeah, they actually did.
Yes.
It was up there for like 2.5 months before they told me.
All right, let's show we Google.
More bathroom stuff.
Look at bathroom stories. If any of this is from BuzzFeed, I'm not watching.
To ever, to ever happen in the bathroom. No, good. BuzzFeed. Most funniest things are in bathroom stalls. Nope. It's all stuff.
17 hilariously embarrassing bathroom origin stories that will make you shit yourself.
Why is it all writing? I don't care about that. Let's Google bathroom stories on Reddit. Reddit, what's your worst bathroom emergency story? Most awkward bathroom story. That sounds good. We should say something.
What? Sorry.
Someone say something.
Penis.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna read this. This is from
Oh my god.
Reddit. Okay.
Some guy was constipated for a week because he ate a bunch of Thai food in Thailand. And then he goes to the Thailand toilet. And this guy's from Canada.
No,
Oh, I saw that. I
So,
saw that.
It's one of these weird Thailand toilets that he's not used to. It's like really small and stuff.
There's a
And
pot
he
in
was
the corner.
constipated for a week, so
Yeah.
he goes and sits there, and all it says it was a spray of shit flying into the toilet.
There's a pot in the corner. I'm not joking. Look,
I don't know what that's for.
pee in it. Can only assume you pee in it.
God, I remember one time I went in the outhouse.
No, shut up. This is great. This dude is just on a road trip, and he's like about to shit himself, so he comes home. As soon as he gets home, he jumps out of the car and runs to his house. He says, "This movement was way too much for my anus to handle, and I started shitting my pants as I was running to the front door. I made it in and ran to the bathroom, sat on the toilet just in time, or so I thought, let the floodgates open.
Oh my
As I'm
god.
shitting, I noticed that there was diarrhea everywhere, like on the floor, on the walls, on the back of the toilet, coming out of my pants everywhere. Apparently my ass didn't make connection with the toilet seat in time, so the deluge of brown ass soup sprayed the back of the toilet and got deflected onto the walls.
Oh my god.
Wiping my ass was out of the question, so I hobbled over to the shower.
You like just shove an entire roll up your ass, let out.
And then some girls show up. I throw some shorts on, wedge a towel under the bathroom door, and close it. Girls want to see the bathroom. He didn't remember how, but he got him to not go there. It looks like a
Jeez.
science experiment gone wrong in there.
How?
At one point, I was throwing up in the sink and shit started running down my legs, so I had to have one of my roommates put a trash bag around my feet so I did shit on the kitchen floor. The next morning, it started all over again.
How long
Oh
is this
god,
story?
his two roommates got the same thing.
Oh lord.
He hears screaming at 6:30 a.m. So he walks in, and one of them's screaming at him while shitting on the toilet. The other one was doing unspeakable things to the bathtub.
Could you imagine walking in the room? There's the dude in the bathtub. Get out!
No, it wasn't that. They were yelling at him because he gave them the sickness. He's just like in the bathtub shitting. You asshole, you did this to me.
You're gonna get in here, you're gonna wipe my ass clean right now.
Why my ass is out of the question. I hop for the shower.
So I hobble over to the shower.
God, that must have been a really shitty shower.
Wow, no, 'cause that was retarded. Don't kill yourself because of that one.
What? Okay, that was non-intentional actually.
Really? It wasn't?
Yeah, it was really. I was just thinking because like that shit's all going down. Just imagine the smell as you're taking a shower. Ugh. Heated diarrhea.
I took a shit, and I'm not kidding. It looks like it was a $5 footlong.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So anyway, he ends up having to like grab a stick and poke at it to make it flush.
Why not plunge it? Use the plunger to
Was
get
it
it down.
just
You know how
Sharpie up
big
my-
it is? You're just gonna shove shit in the plunger.
I
Got
guess.
the Sharpie up my butthole. Or a slurp.
I love the stories. What a slurp. Slurp, and it was gone.
I used to think that the
God,
people
someone
that
dropped
cleaned
their phone in a
outhouses,
porta potty.
Nate,
Hmm.
I used to think the people that cleaned outhouses, there would be two of them. There would be one guy that jumps down right into the toilet and starts scooping up all the shit in there and throwing it up to the other guy just to take it out to somewhere else. And I also used to think that it just always filled up. And what happens then?
We were in a restroom and it was one of okay, so it was one of the troughs, you know.
Uh-huh.
There was like one spot right by the door that no one was using. One dude ended up using it. So some kid karate kicks the door open and it smacks him in the ass.
You're just sitting there pissing when suddenly, ow! Hobbs, what else is on your list? How did we go from the longest piss to this?
Bathroom stories. Knox, look at what I sent you. Knox.
This dude's just taking a piss next to his friend. And there's a third guy there, right? They're all using the urinals. And the third dude gets done and just says, "You two handsome fellas have a nice day," and walks off. While they're taking a piss.
What?
Knox, you should read that story out loud.
God, I forgot the entire story of this.
Yeah, you should read it out loud.
Hobbs,
What?
every day I see posts saying Sharpie in the pooper. Seen this every day for years, I finally decide to give in to my carnal urges and try it. I slowly but surely insert the Sharpie into my ass. All of a sudden, I feel a slurp and the Sharpie is gone. My asshole literally sucked up the Sharpie. I freak out for a second, but I realize I'll just poop it out. 3 days later, I still haven't pooped. There's still a Sharpie in my body and I can't even sit. I try taking laxatives. All I do is shit bloody water. Now I'm really worried. I have to tell my parents to take me to the doctor. They take me, X-ray show a Sharpie lodged in my intestine causing internal bleeding. Need surgery to get it out. My mom can't look at me. My dad hasn't stopped laughing. Pretty sure he told all his friends they laugh at me when they have to poop in a bag for 6 weeks. Sharpie in the pooper was an amazing experience. Would recommend, would do it again.
I don't think I've ever had any awkward bathroom things. Catfish, or you? Tell yours.
No.
Again?
No, not you.
Taj was there for mine.
What was yours?
We were
We were going to Lagoon,
Yeah.
and we stopped at like a
stopped
rest stop.
Nasty. It was a truck stop.
It was
wasn't
a
even
truck stop. It was nasty, and me and Hobbs going to the bathroom, and we were like, all the doors were shut, so we thought they all were full. And Hobbs walked off to do something. As soon as I opened one of the doors, there's just an old, I don't know if he's old, but a super fat guy on the toilet, pants down, asleep, or dead or something.
He was also really hairy.
Wow. And I just shut the door. No, I just shut the door and we walked out. That was it. It was...
I was right next to you when it happened. I saw the guy's leg out of the
He
I was
walked
at the
off
right
and
angle
looked at
to
something.
see
I don't
a
know what
really
he did.
Fat, hairy leg, and that was all I saw.
Like, I'm
But
not
you had a
joking.
full.
I don't know if he was old, but he was asleep, I'm assuming. Pants
Dead.
down, everything. Like, I was probably like 8 years old at most. I was 8 years old. So I opened the door and I was like, oh. I
Was
shut
this
it
the
quickly.
same trip when you saw the guy with the tiny hands?
At Lagoon, probably.
Yeah, this is the same one. When you did it, you just you were like doing that, like you just sort of stared. You didn't know what to do for a couple of seconds. It was-
I
just-
Maybe then
remember
you're just
that.
staring in complete awe. Oh.
Next, look at what I sent you. Read that out loud. That's the greatest one.
Just
We're waiting.
Read it.
maybe browsing a couple of days ago. See thread about prostate stimulation and orgasms for men. Apparently, it's some kind of magical ultimate orgasm experience. Didn't really think much of it, forgot about it almost directly. Fast forward to today, in the bathroom. See my 7-year-old sister's vibrating door toothbrush. It makes music too. Remember thread. Immediately realized how wrong it is to even consider this. Fuck it, I'm curious. Lubed up and started twisting shit down there. No real idea what I was doing. Suddenly the fucking door opens. It's my mom. A look of absolutely disgust and horror on her face. Flinched and clenched my ass cheeks together. Somehow activated the music with my sphincter. We did it subtly as she slowly closes the door. Runs downstairs incredibly fast. Look at myself in the mirror, realize what a stupid fuck I am. Sitting upstairs now. I haven't faced her yet. What do I do?
It's
did it.
Sister's
We
Dora
did it.
toothbrush.
We did it. Yeah. Hell.
Kill
His
yourself is
sister's
what you
Dora toothbrush, though. I just imagine
You
if
just
she
have
did
to
it.
know what
Yeah.
the mom is thinking.
Like, what the hell? No. Sleep.
No, she
My
probably
guess is
opened
she's thinking he did it to fuck with the sister. Like, you're brushing my shit in your teeth.
it.
I'm done polishing my ass fried. Here's a toothbrush back.
Uh, you ever shoved anything up your ass?
Nope. But I have dropped the shower thing. Like what is it, the shower head? And it was on spray and it hit the right angle.
Oh my god.
It was so just
So it was
it,
like a super powerful bidet.
it was like one shot. Like it was like one thing that just hit the right angle.
Pinpoint accuracy. Just...
Yes. Because you gotta think about it. It just ain't open like that, alright? It just ain't wide open. So you gotta think about that. Just and it was kind of cold.
Just a cold rush going inside of your ass.
And after that, I felt so good. I did it again.
He's been doing it every day now. Huh?
Yep, every
I'm
day.
doing it right now.
He's going on the show My Strange Addictions. Hi, my name is Latin Fire, and I'm addicted to shoving cold water up my ass.
Knox, look up green text and just start reading it off.
I think we're about to wrap it up.
One more story.
The green text.
One more story.
Really good
Bathroom story. Make sure it's a bathroom story.
Yep. You go to green text. I'll go to Reddit.
Green text isn't a thing. It's a like.
Well, if you just search Reddit, you get fat people stories. So I want one of them.
Dear God.
Welcome to fat.
I got
People
one,
Stories.
Knox. I got one you're gonna read.
Oh my God.
Yo, Knox, I got one. All right, Knox, read that. I haven't read it yet, so.
Horror ham and the tinfoil tragedy.
All right, we're reading that one next, and then we're done.
No, I have a great one.
All right, we all picked one. Knox or read them
Sitting
all.
down in an empty public bathroom stall taking a dump. Some guy takes the stall next to me. Feeling awkward, so I try to break the ice and ask him if he likes My Little Pony. He doesn't respond. Start getting nervous. Repeat my question, but this time louder. He says not really. Ask him if he's ever tried watching MLP. He says no. Feel kind of mad and hit the wall of the stall, and he's on a fit of rage. Instantly regret it. Say sorry. He doesn't respond. Feel really bad. Hold a Twilight Sparkle figure under the stars peace offering. He doesn't take it. Tell him to take it. He says no. Toss towards his feet. He stomps on it and kicks it back. Feel really freaked out, so I wipe, get up, and leave. Wait outside the door of the toilet to apologize. See him come out. Say, I just want to apologize. He says, fuck off. Just watch an episode.
My thing is stupid.
What?
All right, Knox, you read yours now.
Me, 17, at friend's house, playing video games and hanging out. Have to shit really bad. It's Taco Bell shits. The kind that are really greasy and take forever to wipe. Like the 16 feet of toilet paper and leaving streaks the whole way through. Say, be right back and hit the bathroom. Start releasing the colon Cthulhu a fraction of a second before my ass ham slapped the toilet seat. Reach for toilet paper. Saw roll was all used up. Look around. No toilet paper anywhere. Stranded on first floor of his house without a single square. Too awkward to yell for help. Look around for alternate wipe ammo. Two things. His dad's new car magazine and his mom's Bible. Kind that are really greasy and take forever to wipe.
Do you think wiping your ass with the Bible is like a straight ticket to hell?
Yeah. Just I think, what are you in for? You don't want to know. That's
Yo,
card.
You're in the worst level, like the 7th layer of hell.
Here's his.
It's
Here's,
like, man, what you do to get down here? Well, it all started with Taco Bell.
Continuing. Faced with an ultimatum. Dad's huge, loves cars, and prone to aggressiveness. Mom's a sweet lady, very small and soft-spoken, but feel heavy bad if I did that to her. Dad kicked my ass. Also, I don't give a damn about religion. Okay.
So he uses the Bible.
Yeah. But he loves that ma.
Well, guess
I
we'll
rip
see
it-
him in
oh
the
my-
7th circle of hell.
I rip a few pages from the middle of the Old Testament. Christians don't read that shit. Paper is thin, getting a lot of paper cuts in my ass crack. 10 pages later, I'm clean. Pulled up pins with the second wave hit. Oh my god.
Second
Don't
wave.
even have time to flush toilet. Poo lasagna mode engaged.
What?
What?
After third round, I sat around for another 20 minutes just to make sure everything was out. By now, my friend is outside the door asking if I'm okay. Just so be out in a few, just passing some used burritos, clean myself up for the fourth and final time. By now, about 1/4 of the Old Testament was noticeably gone. Toilet has more in it.
A lot
than
of
his plump
pages.
can handle.
Yeah.
You have to remember how thin those are. Too.
Yeah. For the Old Testament just got.
I have to act fast. He's outside the door. I tried plunging, but there's too much paper. This time I make sure there's some antibacterial soap by the sink. Hands can be washed. Oh no. Rolls up sleeves and reach in the toilet and start hands pooping the solid mass. As I'm on my knees processing the Purina Romney chow, I noticed the full roll of toilet paper that was sitting on the toilet bagging the whole time. Flush toilet with elbow starts overflowing. A half page of Old Testament speared with shit scattered across the floor. Rip the lid off the tower, desperately trying to unstick the cheap-ass plumbing. Tank empties and something I did fucked it up. Toilet starts making really loud gurgly chainsaw sound. And starts pounding on door yelling, "What are you doing?" Over the span of 40 seconds, the sound gets louder and deeper, turns into a grinding sound wearing down, then stops. Whole time in shock with my shit-covered hands on my forehead. Friend kicks down door yelling to stop Vincent and staring at me. I'm wide-eyed, smear the shit on my face and hands. There's some on my jeans, heavily brown tinted water and soggy pages of Old Testament coating the floor. Mom's Bible sitting forgotten on the floor, soaked with shit water. By now I hear his parents' footsteps coming down the hall.
Jump out the window and just.
Friend standing there staring, doesn't know what to do. His mom comes in shock, starts tearing up and whimpering a bit. My grandmother gave me that Bible a month before she died of cancer. His dad comes in a few seconds later, shocked, but sees the Bible pages and starts laughing. Starts walking away, still laughing. He screams at the end of the hallway, Anon, you are fucked. Friend's mom starts wailing and crying. Why did you do that, Anon? Over and over, hysterical. I started crying too, but I looked like a pissed off baboon when I cried.
It's Anon, by the way.
She thinks I'm sneering at her and walks away crying harder. I hear his dad cracking a beer in the kitchen. I turn to the friend and say, look, I can't. Punched me in the face, cheekbone steaming. Grabs me by the hood of my jacket and forces me out of his house. See his mom bawling and picking up a phone as we pass. Out on the street, mouth of my house. No water, covered in shit and paper.
You come home with your mom. What happened to you? You don't want to know. Imagine facing him again. The mom passes away and you would go to her funeral. Tell you a best story.
I
Well,
start walking back to my house. 30 minutes later, a lady stops and asks if I need a ride. I get in. The lady starts driving. Gets self-conscious about the shit drying on me. She's making small talk. A minute later, she smells the shit stink and looks at me. She pulls over to the side hard and hits my head as the window. She starts screaming at me in Chinese, gesturing me to get out. Yeah, she was Asian, but she had perfect New English accent. Surprised the shit out of me. Get out of car. Later, a fat guy in a pickup truck asked where I was going. Offered to let me hop in the cargo bed, get right home, sneak past parents, take shower. Try to call friend over and over to explain myself. No answer. Fourth try, my friend answered and screamed at me to stop, then hung up. Over next week, I noticed neighbors and classmates looking at me. Start hearing mom hater, Satan boy, and ass testament behind my back.
Ass test.
Nicknames spread through school like wildfire. Younger kids I've never talked to and barely ever looked at coming up to me and saying them to my face. One of my closest female friends who was Christian got distant and eventually stopped talking to me. Story gets to the teachers a few days later, get called into the principal's office. Superintendent is there, tells me they're expelling me for gross ridicule of religious beliefs. Mom and dad find out. Mom starts acting weird around me, more tense, looks at me a lot. Feels like she thinks she doesn't know me. Dad thinks I'm just being deviant. I need a strict structure and reform. 2 hours later, he's on the phone with a volunteer for boot camp. Oh, jeez.
dude, life went to hell because of one Taco Bell trip.
Moral of this story: never eat Taco Bell.
Fast forward to boot camp. It's all right at first. First couple days were sore, but a few days in, my body starts going with it. One day, I get a package from some Anons at my old school. It was a stack of pictures
Anonymous.
of me photoshopped to look like I was wiping my ass with a Bible. On the back of each picture, there's a nickname. Overly curious guy comes over and takes them from me. A few minutes later, whole barracks is sharing the pictures and laughing their asses off. A couple of them even found out my friend's email and asked for the story. Later, I noticed one of the other guys looking at me a lot. Found out he comes from an ultra-conservative family and he hates me for what I did. He bumps into me later and I try to make small talk. When no one else was listening, he told me that if we were ever in combat, he would shoot me and say it was Arabs. Start noticing the drill sergeant singling me out. One day we start training with live ammo. Day of training with live ammo. Go to bathroom in the morning. Barely notice everyone is watching me. On toilet, realize that all the paper's been removed and there's nothing in the room except for a Bible. Start yelling, get laughter in response. Everyone goes to training, leaves me there. I start ripping pages from that motherfucker, wiping like no tomorrow. Paper cuts make my anus bleed. Blood starts dripping everywhere. I can't put on uniform without staining it. Rip out a stack of pages and roll them up. Put it in my crack like a hot dog in a bun. Rip down some more pages and fashion myself a makeshift King James diaper. Wear it under uniform. Audibly crinkly, but I'm going to be late for training. Hope we're shooting again. Turns out to be marching in formation before weapons training. 10 minutes from the drill sergeant notices the sound. Drill sergeant makes us stop and asks who's reading the paper. The guy starts looking at me. Drill sergeant makes me jog in place, loud crinkling. As what the hell that sound is, throat closes, can't answer, orders me to drop my pants. King James diaper exposed to the world. He swears low and tells me to do 200 laps around the boot camp. No choice. Do it. Half an hour later, I'm running through the less visible wooded side of the camp. None other than Mr. Jesus Avenger, who said he would kill me if he could get away with it, pops out from behind a bush. He's got a bottle of Jack Daniels in one hand and a handgun in the other. Smacks me in the face with the bottle and shoots me in the foot. Pours bottle over my face and in my mouth while I was screaming. Runs away. Drill sergeant comes looking for me. Incident gets logged and investigated. Turns out Jesus boy fed him the bullshit story. Said I've been harassing him about his religion and mocking him by defacing his Bible. I get discharged for religious intolerance, drinking, and recklessness. Found out later he only got a formal warning about going AWOL in the army. Moved back in with the parents. Dad's disappointed in me and mom won't talk to me. Start putting out job applications. My name and story have spread and no businesses around town wanted anything to do with me. A month later, Dad thinks I'm a bum and I haven't been looking for a job. Kicks me out. Homeless. I start drifting. This was probably the worst point in my life, but it gets better from here.
Send me that entire thing.
Me too.
Just want to
Become a
memorize it.
vagrant. Become a vagrant for 2 years, dehumanizing and disgusting at first. Got food from homeless programs during the day, went drifter and started going to town on foot. Eventually digging through garbage when I got hungry at night. First winter, I met and became friends with 2 other drifters. Their names were Bub and Shaky. He's called Shaky because he drank so much it fucked his motor functions. Bub's girlfriend died of a heroin overdose 3 months before. Met them under a bridge outside on the town. We traveled together and kept each other company. Wake up in the middle of the night to a weird sound. Something sucking each other's dicks.
How is this better?
This has been going on
Go
for
back to
15
sleep.
minutes,
A
by the
month
way.
later,
Yeah.
they tried to kill me. What?
What?
Bub, Shaky, and I were walking through town one day, see a $50 bill. We're all thinking booze. I want Jim Beam, but Shaky's an alcoholic. Wants as much cheap $6 vodka as 50 can get. Fuck you, I found it. Bub comes at me with a half pair of scissors out of fucking nowhere. He stabs me twice in the leg, grabs the money, dirty ass pals, run away.
Wait, hold on.
Never see them.
A half pair of scissors? Like just one of them?
I don't know.
A scissor?
Just like a little shank, basically.
Yeah.
3 days later, get a fever from infection, collapse on somebody's stoop for a few hours. Pus from the wound seeping through my torn, dirty jeans. A cop pulls up and tells me to keep walking. Try to stand up, leg hurts too much. Cops come over and yank me over to my feet. Yells, get moving, throws me forward. I grab my leg in pain. Wounds are open and bleeding again. Cop finally sees my condition. He takes me to the homeless shelter the next town over. Doesn't say a word to me the whole way. At shelter, a cute redhead comes in with a first aid kit and a box of gloves. She seemed upbeat and genuinely sorry about my wounds. First time being treated like a human by a female in a long time. Sprout boner throbbing in veins. She sees a vague look of disgust flashes over her face. I feel bad and apologize. She laughs nervously and treats my wounds. Gives me a tube of topical antibiotic. Tells me it won't get me high and is only worth a couple bucks. So much for being treated like a human. After a couple days, the wounds start to heal. Shelter gives the boot, and I get back to drifting. Fast forward a few months, and it's winter. Wandering through a new, more urban town. It's 1 a.m. Roads are empty. Found a winter jacket just my size in a Goodwill donation bin. Walking along, I see a lady on a corner. I know she's a hooker, but she's barely wearing anything. It's freezing out. She's shivering. I go up to her and say hi. She asks if I got cash. No, tells me to fuck off. Sounds tired. Offer my jacket. She looks at me strange for a few seconds. Says she can't cover up on the job. Thanks me anyways and smiles. She's not all that skanky looking. A little warm, but there was a spark of dignity. I stayed, made small talk with her, keep her mind off the cold. Around 3 a.m., a dirty Pontiac pulls up. A heavy-set Latin guy at the wheel screams for Denise. Turns out her name was Denise. And that's the end.
This dude's entire life.
How does it end there?
I don't know, it just ends.
Turns out her name was Denise.
Oh, wait, nope, there's more.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way. It just stop.
Turns out her name was Denise.
Holy crap, there is so much more.
Good.
Wait,
going.
Okay, here we go. Her name was Denise. Gives me the 1,000-yard stare and asks from a customer. As I walk away, he starts smacking her and asking who I was. Throws her in the car. Wonder about her all day. Sleep in vacant alley. The next night, I came back to that corner and she was there. She had a black eye and was counting bills on the sly. Cautious at first, she says, "Sam will cut us both if he sees me again." I tell her I'm passing through. Sit behind a box in the alley behind her out of sight. We talked all night between customers. Almost 3, she tells me to get lost before Sam comes around. I take off. It goes on like this for almost a month. We form a bond. We're friends, the drifter and the hooker. She jokes that there should be a kids show based on us. One day, Sam came rolling up in his Pontiac a few hours early. Sam pinned me against the wall and pointed a gun at me, asked calmly who it was. I'm Anon, a drifter. Try to tell him I'm only friends with Denise. He's got 2 guys with him. They search for me for swindled money. There is none. He figures I'm not scoring free porn. I'm too filthy. Drops me, kicks me, and tells me to fuck off. Says I'm tainting the product. Says he'll shoot me if he sees me there again. I dropped in on Denise the next night for only 20 seconds. I said goodbye and walked away. Never saw her again. A week later, I'm on the edge of the urban side of a town eating a can of tuna. I see Sam's Pontiac driving towards me. I duck into the alley and he stops the car. I hear several people behind me running. They catch up and tackle me. I roll over, Sam staring at me, breathing real heavy. Pulls out a gun, sits on a crate, lights a cigarette, and catches his breath. Eyes locked whole time. Finally says something. Denise is the only reason I'm not killing you today. Turns out she made up a bunch of shit to not get me killed. Among those claims are expert smugglers looking for work. Told him I was around all the time. I'm that sneaky. My mind shits itself a little bit when he asked me if I wanted to make $2,000. Hell yes, gives me bubble wrap, manila folder, and told me to take it to the other side of town. Didn't trust his guys not to get shot. Told me he'd kill me on the spot if I refused. Naturally, I accepted. Told me if I don't go through with it, he killed a niece. I told him I would do it. Gives me folded napkin with an address and yellow beetle written on it. I get the fuck out. When I get to the address, there's 2 Chinese guys sitting in a beetle. I go up to the window. One sees me, pulls out a gun. I stop, pull the envelope out of my coat. Window rolls down, I hand him the package and walk away. A few blocks down, I hear yelling and tires burning out. Turn around. The beetle is rushing at me. Passenger with gun pointing out the window. I hit the ground as they drive past, then tuck down a side road. After a while, I think I lost them. Walking over bridge, over river, gonna hide out until I know they're gone. Halfway across the bridge, the beetle reappears. Try to run, but get a bullet in the leg. Car stops, Asian guy gets out. Nobody else around. Picks me up by the collar, but it rips. Grabs me by the neck and shoots me twice in the stomach. Jesus,
Well
so
then.
much more. I remember floating downstream into the wilderness, flanking the urbanized, trying desperately to stay afloat. I get really tired and weak, lost feeling my arms and legs bumping against rocks. Last thing I saw was a dot of light onshore. Ahead, wake up. I'm covered in a brown fleece blanket right next to a roaring fire. I stand up, my worn clothes are hanging from a stick, drying. There's a pair of damp moccasins by the fire, drying. I look around in the daze, I hear the river rushing a few yards away. There's a fucking teepee pitched under an oak tree. The fucking Indian standing outside of it smoking pot. Try to get up. He tells me to lay and get warm or I'll die. I lay back down and fall asleep. A few seconds later, he's shaking me awake. He tells me it's dangerous to go to sleep that cold. Turns out the Indian, this baldy middle-aged guy with pot and glasses, is named Hector. Hector tells me he's making a spiritual journey on foot to Arizona. He's full Navajo and wants to meet his relatives in a reserve. Asks if I want to join him. Say yes. Free pot. We spent the next 6 months walking to Arizona. At first, I took him for a guy in a midlife crisis, but as we traveled, we bonded, taught me how to hunt and fish and keep myself clean in the wilderness, how to craft my own clothes and supplies from the fat of the land. Once we got to the desert regions, he taught me how to survive like a Navajo.
Ugh.
He came from a U.S. background, but he's definitely done his research. One day, we found a peyote plant. He was really happy and asked if I wanted the spiritual awakening from his people. Bastard got all mystic on me and told me I would find my spirit guide. In the moment, I agree. Peyote, dude.
Yep.
Is that it?
I'm seeing how much more. Okay. Being high on peyote was the most surreal thing I've ever experienced. Strange, soothing sounds all around. Time and space keep rearranging themselves. I see a temple made out of ice. A fox tapped me on the shoulder, then ran inside. I followed. There's a human figure made out of water standing next to me. You walk the same and move the same. In the temple, there was a roll of toilet paper. My mind went into this weird, highly perceptive loop, weird moment of clarity and this insanity forming all around me. I realized in this moment the strange nature of life, a spiral of events spurred by a single missed roll of toilet paper. This is fucking insane. I'm doing peyote in the desert with a drug addict Native American because of toilet paper. What the hell happened? The rest of my high was an ocean of blurred images and colors. Forgot my revelation until much later. The next day, we reached the reserve. When we walked into the reserve, we got funny looks. Half native outsider with a scruffy white guy. Apprehension begins to fade once you introduce yourselves to a group of elders outside a trailer. It's sunset. There's a cool breeze blowing. There's a smattering of hogans and decorated trailers throughout the reserve. They let us stay if we told our stories. Hector told us he was a technician in the medium town yearning for his roots. I told my story and they laughed. We stayed the night. And the next night. Nights turned to weeks to a month. It's weird being accepted after all this. When we first arrived and got to the full effect of the reserve, I don't think it was entirely what Hector was expecting. He was looking forward to nature and mysticism. The reserve has modernized a bit. There was a Navajo artwork, food, and stores, but we had cable TV, internet, and plumbing. He was a bit disappointed but reconciled. Tells me if you're going to chase your dreams, you have to be ready for disappointment. People are nice. Let us stay. Eventually get a job in a nearby town call center. Then started taking community college classes online for IT, studying A+ certification. Get a job with a tech firm on salary $26,000 a year starting. During my stay at the reserve and subsequent success, I caught the interest of a native girl my age. Her name's Marissa. Save money, decide it's time to leave. I donated a few thousand to reserve as a thank you. Get ready and take it back to my hometown. Marissa and I had an apartment and jobs lined up. Looking forward to seeing my parents, planning a surprise visit, look out window, watching the country fly by below me, clear sky. Remember back on how I walked across the land, not mad about anything, happy and amazed at how things turned out. Settling into apartment and job. I'm clean cut and wearing a suit. Go back to my parents' house. Mom answers the door, looks at me for a few seconds, faints. When she came to, she started crying and hugging and kissing me. My dad couldn't even believe I was really there. Dad sheds tears. First time in my life I've ever seen him do that. A million apologies and excuses. Said that a few days after he kicked me out, he had a change of heart. Couldn't find me. 2 years later, thought I was dead. One of the happiest moments of my life. Had another moment of happiness 3 weeks later at work. 3 weeks later, I'm at work, working on a quay of PC repairs. Notice the name attached to the one machine labeled Bad Ram. The name is of my old friend, the one whose house this started in. I replaced I replaced the RAM and booted up proxy string a bunch of CP, beast and other nasty depravities into his HDD. Hide the folder, power down, repackage. Later, I do some research and find out he's a minister of a local church. Evil smile. Placed a phone call to the authorities, informing them of what I found. Next day, his mugshot is in the paper. Found out he's going to prison, excommunicated from church, and his wife and kids are leaving him. Kids going to child psychologist to see if he touched them. His life falls to shit. He never finds out who did it to him. Witness protection. The vicious nature of life comes full circle. Bitch.
Wow.
It wasn't even his fault though.
That's the most messed up thing anyone has ever done. Because
I
That
am
dude has life-
99%
Yes,
sure
that
it
is
was
all
made
fake.
up, but
Okay,
But still.
the first part where it goes to his dad's new car mag and his mom's Bible, that was real. The rest of it, I don't know. It was.
I mean, it's believable. Like it could have happened, but no.
Why would you write all
Not
of
gonna
that
live to
down?
tell that story.
Well, that
I
was.
love that.
It was an extra half an hour, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That was a long one.
It was worth it.
Oh, it
That
was
was
definitely
great.
worth it. Well, it's a good way to end it off too. That's
Never,
it. We're
never
done.
hear a better story in my entire life.
I don't know. Old man in the Walmart bathroom is pretty good.
Well, you have to understand the little photo on the side of that green text was a dildo on a wall, a sticky one on the wall, balls and all, and then a little parakeet sitting on top of it.
Interesting.
And it was lame. It was just a normal white dildo, nothing special.
Well, that's racist. And with that, I don't know. Goodbye.
At the
I think you
end.
might
No,
Yes,
you
I
no
know.
no.